on how he was able to build this massive business he has today and how he was able to deal with distractions. Ambassador Moses, the stage is yours, sir.
Wow, wow, wow. Thanks, my boss. Thanks, boss. Thanks, sir, for this very rare privilege. Can we appreciate my boss and my mentor, the man whom God used to change my life for good? I am eternally grateful to this instrument. Thank you, sir. I love you, sir. Thanks for everything you do and you keep doing. All right, good evening, everyone. Please, if you can hear me loud and clear and you can see me, kindly type yes. Kindly type yes. If you can hear me, you can see me, type yes, please. All right. A lot of yeses. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Let me warn you as we get started. I'm not going to be friendly to some persons. I'm going to be making certain statements that will challenge your preconceptions, that will challenge the norms that you know. All right. But then the goal is to get somewhere. So I'm warning you ahead of time so that you don't tell me, why is he talking like this? All right. And then secondly, I'm going to tell you this. If you know you are going to be distracted out of this meeting, you know, most people, they start Millionaire School. Once it is 9 p.m. or to 9, they log out. I don't know where they log out to. I don't know what they are going to do after they log out of the meeting. I don't know what is that thing that is more important than an ongoing Millionaire School where lives have been transformed. You will notice that once it's on 9 p.m. or thereabout, a lot of persons begin to check out. Now, if you know you are going to be distracted, what is data? Better recharge. I have to recharge my data again for this meeting. Are you with me now? So if it is data, connect with your friend, your sister's network or your brother's network. Borrow data, whatever you can do. All right? Make sure you always have. Data is part of your running cost in this business. So find it. Are you with me now? So make sure you are not Make sure you are not logged out. Make sure you are not distracted. If you know you'll be distracted for any reason, please leave the room now so that others, there are people waiting outside to be in this meeting. So you don't occupy space, all right? Because we're going to be dealing with this issue. So welcome once again. I hope you are ready for me tonight. All right? I hope you are ready for me tonight. Just pray, network be good. Tell network to be good to you this night. All right, so the topic before us is what? Dealing with what? Distractions. I sat down and, while I knew some weeks ago that I was going to be training today, I started wondering, what am I going to teach about? What is it that there is to be taught? You know, we've virtually covered every topic and all that. We've dealt with a lot of issues. And sometime last week, it clicked. I was like, what is the number one thing that people struggle with in this business? I've been in business for 3 years and about 4 months now. Yeah, 3 years and 4 months, thereabout. Yes, I've been in business for that long, and I've seen what distractions have done to a lot of persons. A lot of people sign into this business, and they go empty-handed because of this issue of what? Distraction. So I think it's something we need to look into. All right, you are ready, right? So let's get started. Now, of course, let me ask you, what's the goal of our business? What's the goal of the business we're doing? What are we here for? Why are we doing all the things we're doing? Why are we doing everything that we're doing? What are we here for? Please tell me again. Yes, Kiddy, you got it right. Oh God, so that means that every one of us knows what we are here for. Is that not true? What are we here for? For financial freedom. I'm so happy that all of you know, most of you rather know what we are here for. Without me saying it, you already know. So that means that the vision is clear. That means that everybody that is in this business know the direction we are headed. So it's a very good thing. So we know that the goal is what? Financial freedom. The goal is not for us to sell products. Is that not true? The goal is not for us to sell products. The goal is not for us just to be signing up people. The goal for everything we do is to what? Is to achieve financial freedom. That is the summary of everything we do. That means that all the millionaire schools we are holding, all the trainings, the cell meeting, the everything, the books we are reading, the events we are running, the everything we are doing in business, the sole aim is to achieve what? Financial freedom. That means that if after 4 years in this business, 2 years in this business, 3 years in this business, you are not financially free, what has happened to you? What are you? What are you? What are you? If after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you've been in this business after 5 years and you do not achieve financial freedom, you did achieve financial freedom, what would you be termed? What name are we going to call you? What are we going to call you? A failure. It means you are a failure. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter whether you are the person who started the business. It doesn't matter whether you are the mastermind. If at the end of the day, you don't achieve financial freedom, it means that you are a failure. So meaning that if you spend all the time you're in this business and you are not financially free, if you are 2 years in this business, 1 year in this business, and you are still broke, you are still having to beg for money, sorry, you are not in this business. Now, let me say this. Now, you see, there is a time frame in this business when you should achieve financial freedom. I'm trying to lay a foundation, because if we understand this foundation, then whatever I'm going to be saying after now, you would be at home with it. Now, you find out that in this business, okay, in this business, we give you a time frame. Earlier on, when we're running the Own Your Life campaign, we usually say in our presentation, it is a 2 to 4 years plan to financial freedom. Meaning that from 2 years, you are in this business for 2 years, you should do what? You should have achieved financial freedom. 3 years, 4 years. 4 years in this business, you should be financially free. Meaning, what does it mean to be financially free? It simply means that you can get to a point where your leverage passive income takes care of you. You are generating passive income. What's passive income? The kind of income that keeps coming in, even without you directly exchanging effort for money. That means you don't have to be doing what? Work. Do you understand? For you to make money. That's the financial freedom we are talking about. Of course, you'll still be mentoring your teammate. You'll be there to provide counseling. You'll be there to provide moral support. Is that not true? So you find out that there is a time frame. Yes, there's a time frame to this, right? Our boss, my boss, Dr. Mbaila, he's 4 years in this business, and I can tell you he's financially free. He is money is no longer his problem in this life again. Are you with me now? Now, so that's financial freedom. So what does that mean? That there is a what? There is a time frame. There's a time frame, meaning that the journey to financial freedom is not meant to be forever. Did you hear what I said? The quest for financial freedom is not an eternal quest. There should be a time when you must have achieved financial freedom. We are not meant to be chasing money for life. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? By divine orchestration, we are not meant to be chasing money for life. But you see, it is not possible with a job. You cannot put a time frame to when you become financially free if all you have is a job, if you are collecting salary. Are you with me now? If the financial vehicle you have to achieving financial freedom is a job, bet me, you will chase money till you die. You will chase money till you die. And that's not the plan of God. Why am I saying so? Because I know I have Christians here. The plan of God for your life is not for you to be chasing money till you die. It's an error to chase money till you die. You are meant to set up systems and structure that will keep generating wealth for you, even without you, for a period of time. You build a system, and at a point, you get to a point where you are no longer chasing money. You begin to focus on what matters in life. You begin to focus on contribution. You begin to focus on impacting the lives of people. That is the reason you are alive. That is why when you die and you go before your maker, God does not ask you how much did you leave in your bank account when you left there. No, he doesn't ask you that. What you are going to be judged is how many lives you touched, is how much you contributed. But you see, chasing money is a distraction to the main goal of life. Am I getting you confused? Chasing money is a distraction. When you focus on chasing money for life, right? When you focus on chasing money for life, you are distracted from the main assignment of life. What does this mean? What does this mean? That you are supposed to pay attention to the issue of financial freedom, set up systems that work and that will keep working for you so that you can focus on the main assignment of life. So you must give time, right? You must give time. So within 2 years, within 3 years, within 4 years, you set up a system and a structure that works so that you are no longer distracted for life, chasing money. That's what it means to have financial freedom. Now, do you understand why the devil is fighting what we do in this business? Do you understand why people are attacking us? They are attacking us because you see, when we help you to become financially free, you are no longer a slave to somebody. You can now focus your time and your energy in the main reason you are alive. So like I said, right? The quest for money, the chase for money is a distraction to the main issues of life. That is why focus on building something that will work. Within 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you establish something that keeps working for you, and then you do what? And then you focus on the main issues of life. So when we tell you that our main goal is financial freedom, some people think we are being materialistic. Oh, these people are just chasing money. These people are just chasing money. Things of life. No. When we are talking about financial freedom, when you achieve financial freedom, what are you doing? You buy time. You buy time. The time you would use to focus on the main things of life. Okay? Are you with me now? But you see, you must pay the price for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and 5 years to get there. So now, this brings me to the subject matter. So you see, the question now is, what is it that prevents many individuals from achieving financial freedom? So if we have established the fact that you are meant to pursue financial freedom and achieve financial freedom so that you can focus on the main things of life, the main assignment of life, that means that at a point in your life, financial freedom must become your major focus so that you can redeem the time that you would need to attend to the main assignment of life. Because you need financial freedom. You need this financial freedom. Whether you are a man in ministry, whether you have a calling upon your life, you need financial freedom. You cannot achieve anything in this life without financial freedom. That is just the truth. Let nobody deceive you. You will not achieve anything in this life if you are not financially free. Take it from me. If you like, be a bishop. If you like, be who. If you are not financially free, you will not achieve anything tangible in this life. So what is that thing that prevents a lot of persons from achieving this financial freedom? What is it called? Distractions. Distractions. All right? Distractions. So a lot of us are distracted from this main purpose. This main thing we need to pay attention to for a period of time. It is not for life, right? But for a period of time. Because you see, the day you came for the presentation, the devil did everything possible to keep you from signing up into the business. So when the presentation was going on, he was telling you this is a scam, this is 419, because he knows that when you sign up into the business, you will achieve financial freedom. And once you start achieving financial freedom, you will focus on the main purpose of life, right? That's what, so he tried, he did not get you, right? So you paid. After you now pay, he now started talking to you. You see, you just paid your money into a scam. You go outside there, people are telling you what you just joined is a scam. It's Yahoo, Yahoo. I tried it before. This thing does not work. Discouragement everywhere. Right? So you do what? So he's trying to distract you from that. Then, of course, you try to do what? You try to overcome them. Then distractions start coming. He now says, okay, even though you have signed up into this business, I will do everything possible to make sure you don't build and achieve this financial freedom. Distractions. So there are a lot of persons who signed up into this business that should have been financially free by now. But guess what? They are nowhere to be found. Why? Distractions. 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 There are a lot of persons that have been in this business for the past 5 years that should have been financially free, and they will start impacting their generation. But that is not the point right now. Why? Because they got distracted along the way. Thank God for the testimony you had. I knew the day Mr. Charles signed up into this business. The guy was distracted for like 1 year. You see, distraction came. Oh God, I'm sure by now he'll be regretting why he got distracted. Because if he had stayed focused, by now, only God knows where he would have been. But thank God he's back. So distraction comes. The goal of distraction is to take your eyes off financial freedom. And you know what? The longer you get distracted, the farther your financial freedom goes from you. And the farther your financial freedom goes, the more you are distracted from the main purpose of living. The people whose life should have been transformed by virtue of the prosperity you have created, by virtue of the financial freedom that you have created. Oh, the people will still wallow, they will keep wallowing in abject poverty, simply because a man allowed his distractions to have the good of it. So I've seen people sign up into this business. Oh, we're going to do this business. We're going to do this one, that one. I'm going to do this one. After 1 month, they are no longer anywhere to be found. They are nowhere to be found. Distractions setting. Distraction setting. So let's make progress. So what is distraction? What is distraction? What is distraction? Distraction is the process of diverting the attention of an individual or a group from a desired focus. Right? From a desired focus. And in this business, what is our desired focus? Financial freedom. Financial freedom. What is distraction? Distraction is the phenomenon in which a person tends to lose focus and gets deviated from the goal or the objective. You get the point now? Distraction is the phenomenon in which a person tends to lose focus and gets deviated from the goal or the objective. And what did we say is the goal of this business? Financial freedom. So meaning that anything that comes your way and tends to get you to lose focus, from fighting for your financial freedom, that thing is a distraction. So some of you can begin to name your distraction. Some of you, your pastors are your distraction. Some of you, your family members are your distraction. Some of you, your friends are your distractions. Anything that diverts your attention from the main focus. Anything, I don't care what that thing is, provided it is shifting your focus, it's a distraction. It's a distraction. It is a distraction. Distraction, it is a distraction, whatsoever it is. Whatsoever it is. Except if you are not here for financial freedom. Yeah, except if your goal is not financial freedom. And of course, if you're in this business and your goal is not financial freedom, it's not this business you're doing. It's not this business you're doing. Are you with me now? So let's make progress. What are the causes of distraction? What is it that causes distraction? Why are people distracted? One is the inability to remain focused. The inability of people to pay attention to a particular cause. Are you with me now? Anything, people, some persons don't have the ability to stay on something. They don't have the ability to pay attention. A lot of persons get distracted easily. They can't stay focused. Today they are doing this one. Tomorrow they are doing this one. Have you seen people, right? Have you seen people who have done 20 businesses in 6 months? 20 businesses in 6 months. Today, they are telling you they want to become a musician. Tomorrow, when you meet them, they want to become footballers. Then next tomorrow, when you meet them, it's comedy. They want to go into comedy. Then next tomorrow, they sign up into this business. And they tell you are going to take the whole world. Then before you know, they tell you, oh boy, I need to get a shop. 20 businesses in 6 months. They don't have the ability to focus. Yes, they are highly what? They are highly distracted. You meet them. Some of them are your friends. Today they have this vision. Today their vision is to take the whole world. The next tomorrow their vision is to take the youth. Tomorrow their ministry is to the world. They are distracted set of human beings. Distracted. Inability to stay focused. Inability to stay focused. The next reason, causes for distraction, is lack of commitment in the object of focus. A lot of persons, hey, I want financial freedom, but are you committed? Do you know what it means to be committed? When you are committed to something, you are willing to go the extra mile to achieve it. So a lot of persons don't have commitment. They can't stay committed. They can't stay committed because commitment will cause you to pay the price to get the goal, to get the price. I mean, so lack of commitment, lack of commitment, lack of commitment. The next thing is what? Attractiveness of something else other than the object of focus. That's why people get distracted as they are doing this business. Hey, their child is just doing this one. Something is happening to the child. They leave the business. They are going there. Something else is more attractive to them than this business. Listen to me. It's not everybody that wants to succeed, though. It's not everybody. Listen to me. It's not everybody that paid money to sign up into this business that is focused about this business. A lot of persons are doing this business, but they are doing what? They are attracted by something else. Some people, it is a relationship that is attracting them. Some ladies are in this business, so immediately a man proposes to them that he's going to marry them. Marriage is more important to them. So they will abandon the business and go and face what? Husband. They go and face husband. Attractiveness of something else other than the object of focus. Other than the object of focus. There are some of you here. A job is more attractive to you than financial freedom. A job. Some of you, the only reason you are doing this right now is because you have been applying for job since you graduated and no job has showed up. Then you finally saw this business. You say, okay, let me just join this business. Then as you now join the business, before you know it, you receive a letter of employment from NMPC. Some people, once they hear it is NMPC, oil money, child, they will abandon the business. They will rush. They will rush. They will rush. They will rush for the job. I'm telling you, there are some people who are here. Once it is federal job, federal, pensionable job. See, it is more attractive to them than what we are talking about financial freedom here. It is more attractive to them. It's more attractive to you. Some of you are still here simply because there's nothing yet. There's no alternative yet. So there are some of you, something else is more attractive to you than this thing we are doing here. And that is why they start calling you. They start calling you to come for sales meeting. You start giving 1,001 excuse. You know now, I have resumed my job. You know now, my child is in the hospital. My husband is at home. My husband is causes of distractions. Am I helping somebody tonight? Let's make progress. Can I continue, please? Let's make progress. So certain notes, you need to understand. Certain points you need to take note of. Number one, distraction accounts for the lack of success of majority of persons. See, I have met people in this business, people who signed up into this business years before me. Till today, they are not yet what? They are not financially free. Yeah, they are not financially free. Do you know why? Distractions. Distractions. Distraction is the only reason somebody will sign up into this business. 6 months later, 1 year later, the person is complaining, I am not yet making money. You know, I tell people, when people come and meet me, boss, I want to see you. Boss, I want to tell you, I've been in this business for the past 1 year. Up till now, I've not started making money. Up till now, I have tried everything. I have read the books. I have prospected. I gave all my contacts. But 1 year later, I'm not yet what? I'm not yet making money from the business. I just have one diagnosis for you. That person, if you're in this business for 1 year and you are not making money, 6 months, 8 months, you are not making money. The diagnosis is that what? You are distracted. For that past 1 year, you've not been doing the business. Something else has been taking your attention. There is no way you can be in this business with full focus for 1 year and you are not making money. It's not possible. I said it. See, I've been in this business for more than 3 years. I can tell you with authority, it is not possible. Your village people cannot fight you for 1 year in this business when you are fully focused and you will not succeed. It's not possible. It's not possible. Are you with me now? It's not possible. So distraction is the very reason most people are not successful in this business. If you see anybody that tells you I joined this business and I did not make money, I'm not making money, the person is distracted. Some of you have seen people. You have seen people who have done network marketing for so many years. In fact, they are professors of network marketing, but they are not yet financially free. Do you know why? They are distracted from the focus of financial freedom. They are distracted. Distractions account for the lack of success, not just in this business, in any other sphere of life. In any other sphere of life. Distraction, that is it. That's the diagnosis. I'm telling you, you can't be in this business for 1 full year, giving it your full focus and you're not successful. Do you know why? Because you see, failure cannot handle focus. It cannot. Next thing I need you to understand is that what? Distraction, they are the same for successful and unsuccessful people. Listen to me. Successful people in this business, they are getting distracted. But you know what? They don't allow their distractions. They don't use distractions as an excuse. In fact, they don't even consider the distractions. What do? They turn a blind eye to their distractions. And that is why they are successful. That is why they are successful. But those who fail are those who keep paying attention to their what? To their distractions. It comes, ask Dr. Mba, he will tell you. He also gets distractions come his way. You think you're the only one that has family members? You think you're the only one that have other alternatives? You think you're the only one? In fact, do you know that the successful people even face more distractions than you? Added to the responsibility of running this business. Distractions are the same. They are the same. But the successful refuse to pay attention to their distractions. But the failures, they pay attention to their distractions. So if you are here and you are not successful, I am telling you the truth. You see why you are not succeeding. Leave village people alone. They are innocent in this matter. Leave village people, your distractions. Hey, God. All right. Another point I need you to note is that what? Distractions breed inconsistency. And inconsistency breeds stagnation. Let me take that again. Distraction breed inconsistency. And inconsistencies breed what? Stagnation. This is the reason you are not successful. This is the reason you are not making money. If you are not making money, you are distracted. And once you are distracted, you start being inconsistent. You start being inconsistent. And you see, I always tell people. Once you start being inconsistent, once the bug of inconsistency bites you, do you know what I mean? You are practicing how to quit the business. Once you start getting distracted, and once you start being inconsistent, you are rehearsing how to quit the business. You're saying, okay, let me try it and see. If I don't go to the office for 1 week, will anything happen? Okay, let me try it and see. For 1 week, you don't go to the office. Say, hey, it's okay. I can actually stay at home. You come back to the office, work, grind for 2 weeks. Yeah. Then you now go on sabbatical for another 1 month, and then you go. You are trying how to do what? You are learning how to quit. That's what inconsistency does for you. Oh God. And if you know what inconsistency steals from you, if you know what distraction is costing you, if in economics we call it what? We call it opportunity costs. We call it opportunity cost. If you know the opportunity cost of your distractions, you will never be distracted. Because you see, inconsistency breeds what? Breeds stagnation. That is the reason people don't succeed. If you know the opportunity cost of your distractions, if they dash you distraction and put money on top, you will reject it. You will reject it. I like the way Job said it in the Bible. He said what? Those that cleave to worthless idols, they do what? They forfeit the grace that could be theirs. Do you know what that means? There are some persons, some of you, by now, you should have been a multi-millionaire. By now, money shouldn't have been your problem. But you see, you got distracted along the line. And today, look at you. Look at you. Oh, I can remember the story of a young man. When we traveled to the Philippines in 2019, we traveled to the Philippines. One of my roommates, who happened to be one of the mastermind, Mr. Festus Onwaso, we were in the same room with him, and he was telling me a story that in this trip, that there is one of the guys that started the business with them, who was one of the masterminds. He was one of the masterminds. You think we have 5 masterminds in this business? You think they're the only ones that started the business? No, there were more than 5. They were more than 5. So this young man started the business with Ambassador Mike, Dr. Victor, Ambassador Nefo, Mr. Vinny, all of them. They started the business together. But guess what happened? The guy got distracted along the line and he left the business. Some of them, it was what? It was MMM that distracted them in 2016, and they left the business. They got distracted. Later on, this guy came back into the business. He came to the Philippines, and he was just crying all through. He was just crying. Do you know why he was crying? He was telling them, he was telling someone guy, he said, look at all these guys, look at them. I started this business with them. Look at Festus, look at Dr. Victor, look at Ambassador Nefo, look at all of them are now big boys today. And look at me. I am just getting a new office. I just got a new office. I want to start my business afresh. The guy kept on advising the guy he was talking to. He said, don't you ever allow anything to distract you in this business. The guy did what? He forfeited the grace that could have been his. Look at the people he started the journey with. Look at them. They are all financially free today. Financially free. But distraction cost him. And then he finally came back. But look at him now. The regrets The regret is all over him. That is the opportunity cost of your distractions. Don't worry. Keep getting distracted. Share distraction, Abi. Keep getting distracted. In the next 3 years, you will come back. You will see the people you started this business with, and you will see how far they've gone, and you'll be regretting. May that not happen to you. May that not happen to you. Because you see, the pain of regrets is worse than the pain of discipline. The pain of regret is worse than the pain of discipline. The pain, what it will cost you now to stay consistent, it can never be compared to the pain that tomorrow you look back and say, if only I knew, if only I knew, if only I knew. If you know the opportunity cost of your distractions. Let's make progress, please. Let's make progress. All right? So setting notes, I need you to do what? To understand. See, there are what? There are always distractions. But that is if you allow them. That is if you allow the distractions. So what does that tell me? That it is in your hand to decide whether you will get distracted. There are distractions every day, always distractions. But like I said, the difference between the successful and those who are not successful is that the successful learn to turn a blind eye to their distractions. So there will always be distractions, I'm telling you. But the only one that will have impact on you is if you allow them. Is if you allow them. Are you following me tonight? Let's make progress. Let's make progress, okay? Because of our time. Now, stop getting distracted by the things that have nothing to do with your goals. Some of you allow the things that will not take you anywhere close to financial freedom. That's what you allow to keep distracting you. Why did you not attend millionaire school? Excuses. Why did you not do this? Excuses. Why are you not showing up at the office? Excuses. And guess what? Most of the time, when we do what? When we check that thing that is distracting you, it is actually nothing. Nothing. It will not add anything to your financial future. It will not even add. Go and ask all the people that did not connect to millionaire school. We are how many thousands in starting, but how many persons connected to millionaire school? How many connected to millionaire school? Some of them are using their data to stream something online right now while millionaire school is going on. They are getting distracted by the things that will not do what? That will not take them anywhere close to the life of them. Stop getting distracted by the things that does not have anything to do with your goals. Do not. Do not. And let me say this. Are you ready for the next? You can't do big things if you are distracted by small things. I wish this will hit somebody this night. You can't do big things if you are distracted by small things. And guess what? A whole lot of us, we are distracted by small things. Go and check it. Some people, the reason why they are not in this millionaire school is because Chelsea is playing football right now. Chelsea has match right now. Chelsea is playing match right now. Don't ask me how I knew. I am not distracted. Did you hear that? I said, don't ask me how I knew. Okay? I'm not distracted. Are you with me now? That's why some people, they are not in this meeting right now, no. They are watching Chelsea. They are watching Chelsea match right now. Hey. And in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, they will be what? They will be complaining. I don't know why things are not working. I don't know why I'm not making money from the business. They are distracted by small things. And some of you are asking me, who are Chelsea's opponent? It's Southampton. And they are playing Southampton. Don't ask me how I know. All right? You can't achieve great things if you are distracted by small things. What are the things that are distracting you? If you check, most of them are nothing. Nothing. Go and check most of the things that is distracting all of you. Nothing. Some of it is this, some of it. We're going to be looking at sources of distraction very, very soon. But see this. You want to be great in life? You want to be great in life. You want to achieve greatness in this business. You want to become the top one. You want to become the top two. You want to become the highest income earner. You want to become a millionaire earner. You have to let go of small things. You have to let go of small people. You cannot become great if you are distracted by small people. If you are distracted by small people. If you are distracted by them. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? All right. All right, all right. Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why? Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Sources of distraction. What are the sources of distraction? Social media. Social media. Right now, we live in a day and age where there is distraction everywhere. Distraction everywhere. Distraction everywhere. Your phone is a distraction. Hey, some of you, you cannot even do anything in a day. Once you hear that beep on your phone, that beep, that notification from Facebook, some of you will go and check the notification and you will spend 2 hours on Facebook. Some of you, it is what? It is Twitter. It is Twitter. Once you hear that beep, once you just hear it like this, something happens to your system. Something happens to your system. You must check your phone. You must check your phone. We are contending with so much distraction in this day and age. That is why right now, don't tell me you are prospecting anything. You are not prospecting nothing. Are you with me now? That is why right now we have a lot of people who are average. We have a lot of people who are living average lives. Social media, that's why I love the book that boss recommended yesterday. How to kill that passion for like. Some of you, if you post something on Facebook, throughout that day, you will not be yourself. You will keep checking that post. How many persons liked my comment? How many persons commented on my post? Throughout that day, you'll be useless. Throughout that day, you'll be useless. Distractions on social media. And guess what? They keep bringing in more. You know, before, those of us who have been using Facebook before, did you notice that right now, Facebook is now reminding you when somebody posts something, Facebook will be prospecting you. Facebook will send you a notification. Your friend so and so has added to his story. I hope you know it's prospecting. They are prospecting you. They are now aggressive. They will send you a notification. Your friend has done a new post. Go and check. He's prospecting. They are trying to close you down. You go there and go and check. And you'll be whiling away your time. Somebody else is making business. He's doing his business. Social media. Are you with me now? The next what? The next source of what? The next sort of distraction is what? Entertainment. There were some people that went on break during BBN Nigeria. They kept their business on one side during BBN. Don't try to do what? Don't try to fix millionaire school. When it is eviction night, don't even try, because they don't need to think about it. They are going to watch BBN. You and your millionaire school, you can go to hell. They cannot. There are some people who are here that cannot miss a TV program. My siblings and I, my flatmates, Telemundo, Z-World, and the rest of them. Some of you here, you are very correct. You are very, once it is time, like even if there is no NEPA, some of you will go and buy petrol, you go and buy fuel and draw the jet. Some ladies in the house, if the husband is not at home, they will go and put on the jet. They cannot afford to miss it. They can't afford to miss it. Then are we talking about football fans? Hey, there are some people that even church self, they will not go. If there is Premier League match on Sunday morning, they will not go to church. They will not go. In fact, am I talking about Premier League? Are there not people who are doing what? Who are playing football on the street? Football fans. And have you noticed that all those guys that used to go to viewing center to go and watch, all of them are broke. All of them is a company of broke people. And after the match is over, the broke people will come on Facebook and start taunting the opponent. Look at what they did to Man U the other weekend. Everybody was commenting Man U. And all the people who are busy commenting up and down, They are busy commenting up and down. All of them are broke. They are all broke. Hey, when I started this business, when I see some ladies they even know the scores. How did you know? Hi, Jesus. Now, when I started this, before I signed up into this business, see, I am a die-hard Chelsea fan. Those days when I was doing youth service, I don't miss a game. I've told this to my teammates. I don't miss a game. I must always attend. I must always watch. When I started this business, I asked myself, why am I spending my time? Why am I spending my money? Why am I spending my energy watching fellow young men like me toss a ball around and they are making money? Whether they win or lose, they still get paid their money. Are you aware? Whether they win or lose, they still get paid their fees. I said, why am I paying money to watch young men like me? When will people start watching me? That's what I told myself. And that was how I cut off from football. Cut off from watching football. I said, that time I'm using to watch football, I am going to focus that time to build myself, to build my business. For 1 year and 6 months, I did not have a TV in my house. Some of you need to sell your TV. Some of you need to donate your TV to the office. What are you doing with a TV when you are broke? What are you doing with TV when you are broke? TV is not for broke people. Did you hear me? What are you doing with entertainment when you are broke? For 1 year and 6 months, I did not have TV in my house. The only TV I had, I brought it up for business. I don't need that distractions. I don't need it. I don't need it. I had to do what? I had to focus on my business. Have I finished studying the books? Have I finished watching all the videos? Have I finished watching? Some of you need to sell your TV and upgrade your account. Yes. You don't need them. I'm telling you, you don't need it. Sorry, I'm not from Deeper Life. I'm not trying to do something here. But see, it is about you doing what? Eliminating any source of distraction. For 1 year and 6 months, of course, now I have TV in my house. Yes, I do. Yes, I now have necessity. But then guess what? Guess what? I had to pay the price. Oh, I remember the day I finally went to go and buy a TV. After 1 year and 6 months, I stayed without a TV. I stayed without TV. Yes, I paid the price. I paid the price. You know why I said necessity? You know, level had to change. I bought the TV last year. Some of you, if you're in the spirit, you understand why I had to buy the TV. All right. Now, but when I went there, I could remember the day I went to buy my entertainment set. I spent up to $500,000 to get it. Right? I spent up to $500,000. The day I was buying it, I was just picking this TV. I picked the other one, picked the other one, picked the other one. By the time they came, they used carts to come and carry. Everybody was looking at, who is this young man that wants to empty our store? And guess what? When they came there, they were just looking at me. Does this guy even have something, right? When they just came, they press, they calculated the thing, they told me the amount of money. I just gave them my card. I know that kind of thing. You just do your face one kind, right? And they just did it, bang, 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 bang. I enter my pin, the thing went, fiam. But I had to pay the price for 1 year and 6 months before I could afford the life. If I still kept that TV and I was still watching all the entertainment, I would have still been broke. There are some of you who are here. Buying TV is a project. You are saving money for 6 months to buy one TV. And guess what? It's 32-inch TV. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. That's why you need to pay attention. Focus and create your business. Focus and build a business. Focus. You are budgeting and planning to buy TV for 6 months and it's 32-inch. Don't let me enter there. What are you doing with TV when you are broke? What are you doing with TV when you are still broke? Focus on your dreams. Entertainment is a source of distraction. The next thing is what? Relationships. Relationships. I've said it before. Some people, once it is relationship, they can give up their dreams for it. They can give up their dreams for it. They can give up their freedom for it. They can, when it has to do with relationship. Oh, I can remember one day back then, I think that was 2019 or 2018. I can't remember. I think it's 2019. We had a presentation. There was this young lady that was sitting behind, and there was a guy sitting by her side. So the guy, when they were sitting, you know that kind of thing, they would sit down together. The guy's hand was on her shoulder. When we were done, we were not doing the selection. We were not selecting the people who were going to go for mastermind. The lady rose up her hand that she's doing what? That she wants the mastermind. She came out to the table where the mastermind, where we were going to be selecting. Yeah, we are selecting the people for mastermind. She wanted to make payment. Do you know what happened? Do you know what happened? That guy who was sitting with her came and told her, just tapped her on the back. Let's go. The guy said, wait now, I want to do something. The guy tapped her, let's go, my friend, let's go, leave this thing, let's go. Let's go. He was just telling her, let's go. Then the guy walked out. Then the lady turned to us, who were doing the clothes, and said, sorry, my boyfriend say I should come and go. My boyfriend say we should go. So sorry, I cannot pay again. No, my boyfriend said we should go. He's outside, he's waiting for me. And that was how this young lady stood up, left the opportunity that should have changed her life. And she followed her boyfriend, not her husband, her boyfriend. I am very sure that right now, they are not yet married. Right? In fact, the boyfriend has gone. I am very sure that that boyfriend is no longer in her life right now. No longer. Relationships could be a distraction. There are some of you, especially the ladies. Sorry, ladies, I am not here for you. Like, I don't have a special, I'm not attacking you. But there are some of you right now. Some days you don't come to the office. You know why? Because somebody's boyfriend did not reply her text message last night. She sent him a WhatsApp message. She saw that he read it and he did not reply. And that is enough to scatter her day. That is enough to useless her day. And then you are telling her to prospect. You need to be doing personal development. For that day, there is no personal development. Oh, there are some of you who are guys. The girl broke your heart and she did not. She said she's no longer interested because of her. For 2 weeks, you did not do business. Relationships, sources of distraction. Sources of distraction. There are some of them, some of us, it's even our wives, it's even our husbands. It's even our husbands. Are you with me now? Relationships has done what? Has distracted a lot of persons. Let's make progress. Family. Sources of distraction. Some of us, distractions are coming from our families. Our husbands, our wives, our siblings, our parents, the people around us. There are some people who have done what? What's that I wanted to say? They've quit this business already simply because their family members say that the business is a scam. Simply because their family members are not in support. And they got distracted from the goal of financial freedom. 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 Family. There are some people, they are using what? You are using your family as excuses. Why did you not come for millionaire school? Hey, my son fell down from 3-story building. And in fact, I had to do it. Why is it now that your son is falling from 3-story building? Have you not checked it? Have you not checked it? Before you signed up into this business, nothing has been happening to your family. It's after you signed up into the business. Something is happening. It's either this one is sick. It's either the other one is not one. It's either the other one. Why is it now? Why is it now? Why is it now? Why is it now? You know now, I am a wife. I am a woman under authority. I have to make sure I quit. So on Saturday, it's not comfortable for me. That is the day I cook 5 soups. That is the day I must make sure I go to the market. Who said you must be the one who to do the cooking? Who said you can't get people to help you cook? Who said so? Who said so? That you can't get people to help you? Who said so? Hey, you know now, me, I like washing my clothes with my hands. I like washing clothes. I'm the one washing clothes, doing laundry for my father to my mother and dad. He's broken. Who said you can't get a washing machine, for heaven's sake? Come on. Family distractions. Family distractions. Time will fail me. A lot of people use family as what? As excuses. Especially women. No. These are not. No. Family. Am I saying you should abandon your family? No. But if your goal is financial freedom, there is always a way out. Let's make progress. Which one again? Job. This one is the one that distracts a lot of people. A lot of persons using their job as what? As excuses. You know now, you people are making the millions. You people are making the millions in this business. But we have not yet gotten to your level. So I am still managing with my job. I still have my what? I still have my shop. I have somebody said shop. Hey, now I still have a job. My boss. Some people, my boss. And you have been doing what? And you have been in that job for the past how many years? Have you achieved financial freedom? Have you done that? But you are using your job. You cannot achieve great things if you are distracted by small things. And you know what? Some people here, that your job, if you even ask them, how much is their salary set? How much is even the salary? How much? Every month, when you receive that salary, you are crying. You are weeping. You are crying. Oh, that this salary is not enough. This salary cannot take care of you. In fact, you're even looking for another job. And still, you can't focus on a business that can give you financial freedom. But you are using that same word. You are using that same job as an excuse to distract you from what will give you what? From what will give you financial freedom. Some people it is shop. My business. And that business you are talking about, you borrowed money to start up the business. And you have been running the business. The market, the thing is even going down. It's even going down. The goods you collected, you've not been able to recover back the capital. You've not been able to recover back the capital. You have not done that for 1 year, for 2 years. And now you need to renew the rent for the shop. You've not yet gotten back, recovered your capital. And you are using it. You are using it as an excuse. Come on now. You are using it as an excuse to build. I'm dwelling too long here. The other one is what? Religious activities. Christians. They are culprits to this one. Religious activity. Oh, you have to put God first. You have to put God first. You don't have to be carnally minded. You don't have to put yourself, don't have to put your affection on the things, what? Put your affections on the things above and not the things. All this money, you people are chasing. Life is not all about money, oh. You have to follow God. You have to serve God. You have to serve God. So we need to serve God, though. Don't discourage me from serving God. I must go to church. I must go for night visit. There are some of you that are even sleeping in church. But in that your church, sorry, I'm using Christians because I'm a Christian, right? So I'm familiar with that one, right? But have you noticed that in that your church, there are also rich people, Abi? In that your church, where you are serving that God, sure, there are rich people there. There are wealthy people there. Do they come to church every day the way you come to church? Tell me the truth and shame the devil. Are they unbelievers? Are they unbelievers? They are not. They are not. Is that not true? They are serving the same. And guess what? You that come to church every single day, you are still broke. Do you know what? Your pastor values that other one. No, he values the other one that has the wealth. There are some of you, you're only errand boys in church. When they need somebody to go and buy this, is you. To go and buy petrol for the generator, is you they will send. Why? Because you are jobless. You don't have anything to do. Every time they will call you for fuel is going to be exhausted. Go and buy fuel for us. You are jobless. You don't get money. You don't get money. I mean, you don't get money. They will be calling you and be sending you. Go and buy this. We need Holy Communion. Go and buy. Why? Because you are jobless. Every day you are in church. Every day you are in church. You're not doing nothing. You're not adding value. But you see the other one that will show up on Sunday, show up on midweek service, and that is all. Abi? But that one, when there is church project, who will they call? They will call that one. And you think both of you will receive the same crown in heaven, Abi? You think both of you will receive the same crown in heaven? Jesus Christ said something. He said you should store up your treasure in heaven where there is no moth nor rocks. Bros, if you are not contributing anything, don't be surprised you'll be a squatter over there. The only way to build your mansion over there, right, is to do what? Is to give while you are on earth. As you are given here on earth, what is happening? You are building mansions over there. That is how to build in eternity. He said, charge those who are rich in this world to be what? To be rich in good works. What is good work? Blessing the lives of people. Sorry, you can't do that as a broke person. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? You can't do that as a broke person. You can't try it. You need money. You need it. Jesus Christ said, I was without clothes and you did not give me clothes. I was in prison and you did not come to visit me. I was hungry and you did not give me food. And they said, Lord, where did we see you that we did not do all these things to you? He said, as you do it to the least of these ones, you are doing it to me. I beg. Who is that person that has the money to buy clothes and give somebody that does not have clothes? Who is that person that will get the money to give food to somebody else who is not his family member? Is it not the person that is financially free? Can you start feeding somebody who is not your family member if you are not financially free? Do you see why you need to focus on this financial freedom? Listen to me. You are a better child of God when you are financially free. Because when you are not financially free, you become a prayer point for others. But some people, they allow religious activity. They are using religious activities as excuses, and they are distracted. They are distracted. Today is prayer meeting. Tomorrow, it is fire night. Then next tomorrow, it is night vigil. The other one, it is this one. Come on now. If that is what you want to do, leave every other thing. Go and be sleeping in church. Become a monk. Become a monk. Become a monk. Religious activities. Religious activities. And you are using it not to do what? Not to build the life of your dream so that you can, listen to me, you are a better child of God if you are wealthy. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me. Those who are sponsoring the work of the kingdom, do they have two heads? Do they? Stop using religion as an excuse. Stop it. You're not helping yourself. You're not helping yourself. And some people say, you know now, we have to put God first. Even if what? Even if this one, even if, are you not telling me that if there is the things of God, I should forget it because I am chasing money? Let me ask you, all those people who are saying that thing, all of you who are saying all those rubbish, let me ask you, if you have exams, on your exam day, you have the exam, and there is church meeting on that very day, between the two of them, which one are you going to attend? All the people who are talking to me. If you have exam, professional exams, and then you also have church meeting on that very day, the same time, which one are you going to attend? Which one are you going to attend? Oh, you are going to attend that. You will leave God and go and attend. Are you not a believer anymore? Are you not a believer anymore? Can you see it now? Can you see it now? So when it now comes to building the life of your dream, some of you, when you have promotional, you will call your pastor. Pastor, you know, I am going to be writing professional. It's my promotional exam. In fact, pastor, pray for me. Oh, I will not be able to come to church. And your pastor will pray for you. I thought your pastor will tell you you are an unbeliever. He should have told you to leave exam, leave promotional exam, come and attend church service. Come and attend church. He will pray for you to go and pass the exam. You will leave God and go and attend the exam. Why can't you use your sense? Build the life of your dream, my friend. Build the life of your dream. The other one is what? Traditional activities. There are some people who are here. Village meeting, they don't miss it. They don't miss village meetings. They don't miss village meetings. Excuse me. Homeowner meeting. Especially people in this, they know they missed up. August meeting. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Traditional meeting. They don't miss it. Some people, barrier. Hey, don't even try fixing millionaire school on Saturday and Friday. That is when they attend burial. Some people like attending burial. I've seen them. Burial. Oh, we are having burial in the village. I am going to attend in the village. Bros, take a easy now. Some people is traditional marriage. Some people are shabby. Once they hear there is anything, then they keep getting distracted. Especially the early ones, the elderly ones. Village meeting. And you go for, most of you who are attending all those village meetings, you are going there broke. You don't have money. You go there from beginning of the meeting. You are the one arguing about capitation. You are the one arguing about levy. And they will be there. In that meeting, they are telling you that you have been owing levy since how many months? Up till now, you have not paid. Then there is one of your village guy. That guy is in Lagos. For 8 months, the guy know they come any meeting. He doesn't come for meeting. The only time you see him in meeting is in December. He will come. And when he comes, he does not even spend time. When he just comes, he drops the money. Once he drops the money, the whole place don't scatter. The whole place don't scatter. And he goes, listen to me. Listen to me. Can you stop deceiving yourself? Can you just stop deceiving yourself? And that one that has not been attending meeting, when he comes, the day he comes, they will be hailing him. They will be hailing him. In fact, he's even the one that determines the date of the meeting. The date of the meeting. He will be the one that will determine it. They will tell him, hey, Ofa, we are thinking of having the police. When will you be around? When will? But your own is that when they need to share minerals, they will tell you to go and share minerals because you're always available. Traditional activities, distracting people. Then the final thing I'm going to talk about, other businesses. Some people get distracted by other businesses. While they are running this business, they hear that the other business is doing well. Oh, they are paying so much. This one, their own matching bonus is more. Oh, the other one, their own matching bonus is this one. Oh, this one, they are paying 10,000. And that's how some people have been jumping around from one business to the other. In fact, some of you who are here, you even jumped into La Buena Vida. Why? Because La Buena Vida is paying more than the other one, the last one that you did. The last one that you did. Jumping around. Distraction. Excuse me. You can never become financially free that way. You can never. Go and check all those people that have done 20 network marketing till today. They are not yet financially free. You know why? Because they are distracted. Oh, today some people will hear that cryptocurrency is not doing what? Hey, you need to go and become a crypto miner, whatever. And some people, some of you, they are here. These people I'm talking, they are in this meeting. Some of them are in this meeting. As I'm talking right now, some of you have wallet, Bitcoin wallet. Some of you are doing Forex. Some of you are doing so many things and you are getting distracted. PI miners are doing it. I've started seeing that one. PI. I don't know how they pronounce it. Is it PI or whichever one? They are here. So instead of you to give it full focus, they are distracted. They are distracted by other businesses. You are doing, you are in this business, you are doing this one, you are doing the other one, you are doing the other one. How will you succeed? You are dissipating your energy. Have you not seen a palm tree or a pine tree? Have you not seen how tall a palm tree can grow? Do you know why a palm tree can grow that high? Because as it is growing, it is shedding off. It is shedding off branches. It doesn't, excuse me, it does not have branches. It does not have, go and check a tree that has too many branches. Once it starts giving what? It starts sprouting branches from the stem. What happens? The growth will be stunted. But you see, a tree that goes high, that's the tree that does not have too many branches. That's what some of you are doing. You are distracted. You are too distracted. At some point, I got distracted. Oh, let me confess to you. I got distracted in this way. Yes, me like this. I got distracted. You know, some people say, hey, it is not good to put all your eggs in one basket. From broke people. It's not good to put all your egg in one basket. Don't put all your egg in one basket. You have to have a plan B so that just in case, broke people, the book of what? The book of broke people. They're the ones telling you that. Let me ask you. Ronaldo, what is he? Don't worry, I will soon be rounding up. Don't worry. Okay? What? Who is Ronaldo? What does he do? He's a what? Footballer. Everybody saying footballer. Okay. I thought he's a what? I thought he's a basketballer. Okay, now that he's a footballer, why not what? Why not? Is he also playing basketball? Is he also playing volleyball? Eh? Is he doing all this ball? Sure, all of them are ball. Football, basketball, volleyball. What are the other ball? Should they look alike now? He should be doing volleyball. He should be doing basketball. If he does that, what happens? Will he ever become the best footballer in the world? Will he ever? You see now? Can you see that the wealthy people, they stay focused? They focus on one thing until they succeed. And as they are succeeding, from the proceed of that, they are now building other systems. Ronaldo has other businesses. Are you aware? He has a hotel. He has a clothing line, perfume line. I hope you're aware. But as he has hotel, he has all the. Is he distracted from football? No. He's still playing football full time. He's still playing football full time. He's not distracted from his main calling. And somebody will tell you, it is not good to put all your eggs in one basket. That's how you remain poor. Let me make progress, please. Please hear this. Your real competition is not your village people. The reason you are not yet successful is not your village people. Your real competition is your distractions. What is keeping you from living the life of your dream is not your village people. There is no witchcraft in your village that is after your destiny. Let me tell you that. There is no tree in your village that is the reason why you are not what? You are not successful. The reason you are not yet successful is your distraction. If you can take care of your distractions, then I can tell you, you are ready to start flying. You are ready to start flying. Forget all those people who are looking for one thing or the other to tell themselves why they are not successful. Nobody, see, listen to me. You are not that important, are you aware? See, you are not that important in other people's lives. So you think people are jobless, that they're looking for what to do, and they will come and do what? They will come and focus on you, and they'll be chasing your destiny. They'll be chasing your destiny. What do you have? What do you have? That somebody will make you his life goal. What do you have? What do you have? You've not created it yet. Are you with me now? So you do what? You do what? You need to understand that your real competition is your distraction. Your real competition is your distraction. Let me make progress. Now listen to this. Listen to this. If you are ever going to become successful, until you need to have this mindset, until you have this mindset, you need to have this mindset. Until my one thing is done, everything else is a distraction. You need to have this mindset. Until this one thing that I am looking for, until I achieve this one thing, which is called financial freedom, every other thing is a distraction. I don't care what that is. I don't care what that is. What is your one thing? What is your one thing? Until my one thing is done, until I have achieved this one thing, every other thing is a distraction. Let me put it in another dimension. Let me also put it in another light. Let me put it in another light. Focus on what you want. Every other thing else is a distraction. Every other thing else is a distraction. Focus on that thing that you are chasing, because every other thing is a distraction. Every other thing is a distraction. Every other thing. Oh, I love the way Paul puts it. I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. Until this my one thing is done, every other thing is a distraction. This is the focus. This is the mindset you need to have. Until I'm financially free. Until I'm financially free. Don't forget that financial freedom is not forever. I established that. Are you with me now? Let's make progress. Let's make progress. Now, so before you get distracted, what do you need to do? Before you get distracted, before you allow distraction to take the whole of you, you need to think about the kind of life you want to live. What is the kind of life you want to live? What is the kind of legacy you want to leave behind? What kind of life do you want to live? Do you want to live the kind of life where you're always broke? Is that the kind of life you want to live? Is that the kind of life you want to live? You want to be broke every time. You want to pay house rent, you go and be begging for money. You want to pay children's school fees, you are begging for money. You need to do this, you must go and borrow. Is that the kind of life you want to live? Is that the kind of life you want to live? Keep getting distracted. Don't worry. Keep getting distracted. 1 year later, you will come back and be asking your upline, please sub for me now. I need urgent 5,000. I need urgent 2,000. I need urgent 3,000 naira. I need urgent. You will remain broke. You will remain broke. Oh, I have people that I showed them this opportunity and they refuse. Today, right now, they are coming to beg me for house rent. Today, they are coming to beg me for money to pay children's school fees. They are coming to beg me for money to make sure that their child who is in the hospital is treated. Yeah. Yes, so you are meant to create so that you can help the needy, but you want to be the needy or you want to be those who are giving to the needy. Listen to me, it is more blessed to give than to receive. So before you get what? Before you get distracted, you should think about the kind of life you are going to create when you become what? When you keep getting distracted. Or do you want to be the kind of person that is successful, who is a blessing in the lives of others? Choose where you belong. Because the path you want to tread is going to be determined. You are going to determine it by the decisions you are making. Do you want to be the successful? Do you want to be the one that is giving or the one who is collecting? Listen to me. The Bible said something that made me hate poverty. And he said that the lender is a what? Is a slave to the borrower. You see, when you keep begging for money, you have no regard. When you keep borrowing money to do everything you want to do, yes, borrow money and build your business. When you build your business, you make sure you never borrow again. You remain a slave. Is that the kind of life you want to build? Before you get distracted, I want you to what? Think about the family you want to raise. The kind of family you want to raise. Is this the kind of family you want to raise? Is this the kind of family you want to raise? Because when you are getting distracted, when you are allowing distractions to take a hold of you, that's the kind of family you end up having. Kind of family you end up having. Or is this the kind of what? Right? Right? Or is this the kind of what? Is this the kind of family? Those of you who are correcting me, whether it is the borrower that is the lender to the lender or lender to the whichever one, I shall know say my bank account is correct. Whichever one, if I put it the other way, my bank account is smiling. Thank you very much. All right. So what is the kind of family you want to do? What you want to build, you want to raise? Which one? Choose which one you want. Which one do you want? Which one do you want between these two? If you are getting distracted, you know the one you are going to get. If you are doing what? If you are staying focused, you know the one you are getting. Are you following me now? Then how do you deal with distractions as we round up? How do you deal with it? How do you handle distractions? How do you do that? How do you do that? Somebody shout, focus. Focus. That is how you do what? That is how you deal with distractions. You have to stay focused on one thing. You have to focus on this thing called financial freedom. You need to focus. You need to focus. Focus. Pay attention to one thing. Paul said, this one thing I do. I get what? I set my sight on the prize of the high calling. On the prize of the high calling. On the prize of the high calling. He said, this one thing I do, I beat my body, I discipline myself, and I bring it on. The people who achieve anything in life, they've learned the principle of focus. They focus on one thing. They focus on one thing. They are not jumping around. They are not jumping around. Even our Lord Jesus Christ showed us. They said what? Looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith. Who what? Whom for the joy that was set before him. What did he do? He endured the cross, despising the shame, and is what? Is now seated at the right hand. Do you know what kept Christ going? He focused on the crown. When he remembered, that when I achieve this thing, I will be given a name that is above every other name. When he remembers it, he stays focused. Do you now understand why Jesus Christ did not get married? Do you now understand why? You think he did not want? You think there were no ladies who were making advances at him? You think there were no? You thought? Did you know that? Do you think his mother did not tell him, Jesus Christ, when will you marry? His father must have told him, We need a grandchild. We needed a grandchild. Why do you think that the man did not get married? He needed to do what? He needed to remove his mind from what? From distractions. He wanted to focus on the prize of his high calling. Yes, because when he looked at the fact, he said, if I get married now, you see these women, just imagine if Jesus Christ was married. You think his wife would have allowed him to go and die on the cross? You think she would have allowed him? Hey. No, it's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. She wouldn't have allowed him. Or Jesus Christ now have 2 children. He now has 2 children. And the day he's supposed to die, he's now supposed to carry the cross. He will be seeing his children. They are crying at him. You think he will still go and die on the cross? No, now. No, now. He had to pay the price. He had to pay. He had to say what? He had to stay focused. Some of you are shouting to people. You don't understand. That is the price you have to pay. Something has to go. Something has to go. He knew his call. He focused on it. Every other thing was a distraction to him. Including marriage, it was a distraction. Yes, it was. It was not in alignment. It was not in alignment. It was not in alignment. Focus. That's how to deal with what? With distractions. With distractions. Are you following me now? So if you want to achieve success, you must focus. So in this business, you must focus. You must. Do you now understand why some of us are resigning our jobs? Some of you are getting angry with us when people are resigning their job. You say, why are these people resigning? You should be doing it now, combining it with your job. We want to focus. We want to focus. We want to focus. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Then, of course, what do you now need to do? Starve your distractions. Feed your focus. You want to get to the top? You need to starve your distractions. What is what? What is that thing that is distracting you? Identify your what? Your distraction. Begin to starve them. Turn a blind eye to each and every one of them. Focus. Feed your focus. Feed your focus. Starve your distraction. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? So now, when you stay focused, when you remain focused, imagine the kind of person you will become. Imagine the kind of life you're going to live. Imagine the kind of life you're going to be living. When you stay focused, when you don't allow distractions to take the whole of you. Just imagine what your next 2 years is going to look like, what your next 10 years is going to look like, what your next 5 years is going to look like when you stay focused and you create this financial freedom. Just imagine it. Just imagine it. You see, that was what Jesus Christ was doing. He was looking at the world. He was looking at the joy that was set before him. Whenever he remembered it, he stayed focused. Imagine who you will become. Imagine who you will become. Imagine who you will become when you stay focused, when you pay the price and you refuse to skip what, to be jumping around, You stay focused. Imagine, just imagine. Imagine what your life will look like. Imagine who you are going to become. Are you following me now? Are you finding a reason why you must stay focused? Are you finding a reason why you must say no to distractions? Are you finding a reason? Secondly, imagine the places you're going to be traveling to. Oh God. Imagine that you can wake up in the morning and say, I want to be in Hawaii. And you book the flight and you travel to Hawaii. That you can just wake up and tell you, oh, I love it. I love the way Matt Morris put it. Matt Morris said on a Thursday, he just woke up with his girlfriend, that's his fiance, who he was about to do what he was about to marry. He woke up on a Thursday and he told her, babe, let's travel to Hawaii. Without planning, without budgeting, without anything. And they just did what? They Googled, where do we travel to? They said, let us get somewhere to travel to. And then they booked the flights that very day. They entered the flights that very day and they went for vacation. God. Some of you, just to travel to Ghana, you have been saving money for the past 3 years to travel to Ghana. Travel to Ghana. You have been doing what? You have been saving money for 3 years. Some of you, that's what your boss is doing. To travel to South Africa, Africa here, oh, Africa here. You are not financially free. Imagine the places you will travel to. Imagine where you will be when you have achieved this financial freedom because you stayed focused. Because you stayed focused. Come on, guys. 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 It is worth it, man. When you stay focused, imagine the lives you are going to touch. Imagine the lives you are going to touch. Oh, Jesus. Imagine the impact that Dr. Mba has had in my life. This man has altered my destiny. Meeting him has altered my life. It has altered my generation. What if he did not stay focused? What if he did not stay focused? Oh, where would I have been today? Where would my generation, where would we have been today? If not because a man decided to stay focused, and he has done what? He has impacted my life. He has altered my destiny. He has altered my life for good. Thousands of lives have been transformed simply because a man stayed focused. Simply because a man did not allow distraction. Ask him, he will tell you he was distracted at some point. He had distractions, I tell you. He had distractions. He had distractions. But because he stayed focused, look at the thousands of lives he's affecting today. Thousands of people can pay school fees today because he stayed focused. Because I stayed focused. Do you know how many people can pay their house rent today? Do you know how many ladies can take care of themselves without depending on a man? Because we stayed focused. Do you know how many persons are counting on you to stay focused? Because through your focus, their lives will be transformed. You don't know the opportunity costs of your distractions. If you think that your success is just for you alone, you are joking. 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 There are a lot of people whose success is tied to your success. And as you are distracted and you are not creating this success, you are postponing their own success. You don't know. That's what I said. If you don't know the opportunity costs, if you know the opportunity cost of your distractions, if you know how many destinies are affected because you are distracted, keep making excuses. Keep using your job as an excuse. Keep using your family as an excuse. Keep using your children as an excuse. You don't know that that excuse is costing someone the life of his dream. It's costing someone the life of his dream. Imagine the lives you are going to touch when you stay focused in this business and you build financial freedom. Just imagine. Just imagine. I am eternally grateful to this agent that he brought my way, who has totally transformed my life. Who has totally transformed my life. So I need you to watch this now. Listen to this. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Hey, you see that thing I said, but you see, the number has dropped. We are no longer up to 1,000 now. Some people have been distracted. Tomorrow they'll come and be complaining that they are what? They don't know why they are not making it in this place. They are distracted. They left. They left. I said it before. They still left. Look at the number now. We were 1,000 before. Please, everybody, watch this short video. Watch this short video. Watch this short video. It's going to change your life.
In today's world of overstimulation, seemingly unlimited distractions and short attention spans, it's no wonder there are so many people who don't succeed. It's no wonder so many people never achieve anything significant. It's no wonder so many people never reach their true potential. If you want to achieve anything great, you must shut out all distractions. Successful people are focused people. Successful people could go into a space where they shut out everything, where they lock in on the task in front of them, lock in on their goal, lock in on their dream. If it is important enough to you, you will shut out all distractions. Shut the door, turn your phone off, turn off social media, lock in, focus, and get the job done. A recent study pointed out that the average adult spends around 1 hour and 40 minutes every day on social media. That is nearly 12 hours per week. over 50 hours per month, 616 hours per year. It adds up to 128 days over a period of 5 years. 128 days wasted every 5 years. Imagine if you used that time better. Just imagine if you replaced that wasted time with completely focused time, working on something you love. The person you will be in 5 years' time will be very different depending on which path you choose to take. Those who don't succeed, let's call them, I don't know, the majority. They're like a puppy with a bone. Anytime a bone comes along, social media likes your comments, a text message, a TV show, an opportunity at another night out, any attention or meaningless distraction, they drop everything important to them and chase the bone. They could be sitting on $1 million idea, something that could change their life completely, but as soon as that bone comes along, they follow it, day in and day out. Meaningless distractions tearing people away from a life they deserve. Meanwhile, they are left feeling empty inside because they haven't fed their soul with the pride that comes from self-growth. Growth from shutting out the world and going all in on their dream. Growth from finding a way when there seems to be no way. Growth that comes when you go beyond the life you thought you were capable of. Every time you choose something over your goal, you form a bad habit. A habit that gets stronger and eventually overpowers your goal. It defeats your dream. Form a different habit. A habit of discipline. Discipline from shutting out what most won't, so you have the things most don't. A habit of going all in. A habit of integrity. When you say your goal matters to you, show that it matters. Make it a priority. If you want to achieve great things, shut out the distractions of this world and make your goal a priority. Steve Jobs once said, people think focus means saying yes to the thing you've got to focus on. But that's not what it means at all. It means saying no to the 100 other good ideas that there are. You have to pick carefully. You have to be able to shut out everything but the most important thing that you must do right now. Get it done with 100% of your presence and attention. Give it everything you have, your heart and your soul. That will ensure your best work and will lead to your next best result. Zig Ziglar said, lack of direction, not lack of time, is the problem. We all have 24-hour days. Now that's the truth if I've ever heard it. We all have 24 hours in a day. How you spend that time will determine where you end up in life. How you spend your 24 hours will determine if you live with pride or regret. How you spend your 24 hours will determine if you survive or thrive. Now it's time to focus. Lock out the things you don't need. Lock in on the life you must have. Prepare yourself for now so you can enjoy later.
Did you hear that? You need to make your goals a priority. You need to make your dream a priority. How you spend your 24 hours will determine whether you will be celebrated or whether or not you are going to do what? You are going to be what? You'll be a mediocre. How you spend your 24 hours matters a lot. Are you spending it on distractions? Are you distracted every single day? It does matter a lot. So even as I bring this meeting to a close, or rather I bring my teaching to a close, don't blame the distractions. What do you need to do? Improve your focus. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, my boss. Thank you, my boss. Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. God bless us all.
Wow. Wow. Amazing, 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 amazing. Let's appreciate him in the chat room. Let's appreciate him in the chat room. Success, as he's always said, leaves clues. And it will always give clues. It will always give clues. It's not by chance.